Hey guys, Dennis here, Muddy Water Search and Recovery. This case I'm going to do the layout on is unique. It does involve three different ladies. It involves a serial killer who has been arrested and convicted in 1990. And we will get to him towards the end of this. But first I want to kind of go down and do the layout for the three individual ladies. I done a case layout on this first lady, Joan Butler, a while back ago, and I knew the other two ladies involved in the case, but the initial reports I had gotten, their bodies had been found. Thanks to a viewer reaching out to me, letting me know that wasn't the case, we dug into it and was able to confirm none of these ladies had been found. So, being that the same guy was convicted of killing all three of them, we're putting these three cases together. And we're going to start with Joan Butler. Joan was 24 years old the time that she went missing from Johnson County, Kansas. She's been missing since June 18th of 1989. 5'6", 110 pounds, brown hair and brown eyes. Next, we had Theresa J. Brown. Her and the next lady were roommates. She's been missing since June 26th of 1989. From Lenexa, Kansas. White female, 22 years old, 5'4" to 5'6", 115 pounds, brown hair and blue or brown eyes. Christine Rusch, Theresa Brown's roommate, missing since June 26th of 1989 from Lenexa, Kansas. White female, 22 years old, 5'8", 105 pounds, brown hair and brown eyes. So with that, we will go ahead and kind of get into this. Christine Rusch was last seen with her roommate, Theresa Brown, in their apartment in Lenexa, Kansas on June 25th, 1989. The following day, Rusch called Theresa's employer and her own employer to state neither of them would be into work that day because they were both feeling sick, and neither woman would be heard from again. On June 28th, authorities found Richard Grissom Jr.'s, he is the serial killer that is in prison, but they found his car packed with his belongings outside of an apartment in Grandview, Kansas. Brown and Rush's jewelry and credit cards were in his vehicle, as was the key to their apartment and the key to the apartment of the third missing woman, Joan Butler. Grissom operated a painting company and as a result had the master keys to many apartment complexes in the area. He was arrested in Texas on June 7th, 1989. And I've read where he was arrested, where he was supposedly meeting up with another lady and ended up met with law enforcement instead. And we'll go over more of that in an updated video. But in 1990, he was convicted of murdering Christine Rusch, Theresa Brown, and Joan Butler. He was also convicted on 8 charges related to the murders. He was sentenced to 4 life terms in prison and will not be eligible for parole until 2095. He is also the suspect in at least 2 other murder cases. Despite extensive searches, none of the missing women have ever been found. And I will get more into all of that in a update video here in the near future. I did read in a report that he may have committed his first murder at the age of 16. And the other 2 cases he may have been involved in, other known 2 cases he may have been involved in, he has not been charged with anything related to those cases. But with this, I know Longview Lake area has been searched. I read where his vehicle had dust and like mud and brush all up underneath it, scratches down the side, where they believe he had driven his vehicle off-road. That actually will help narrow down search areas on this. And this is another case that we will be needing our ground penetrating radar to help do our searches on this. And I will likely be trying to get access to a cadaver dog when we go out on these cases. So if you have any information on these cases, please reach out to me. I'd like to talk to you to learn more about them. We will continue digging into these cases, and we will be doing a full update video on this likely by the end of next weekend. I want to bring Chrissy and Megan in on this, and we'll probably do this as a live feed so we can kind of communicate back and forth with it. But if you have any information on it, please reach out to us. As always, my contact information is down in the description area. And with that, until next time, you guys stay safe, and let's see what we can do to bring some of these people home.